always feel you're amazing. I want you to always feel you're amazing.
What 3 key advices would you give to someone relatively new in the industry? In fact, another way of asking that is, I'm going to actually move you to Australia, set you up in Sydney as a mortgage broker. You're straight off the plane. What would you do to get yourself going again, so that you build up your market?
I would be very careful to really learn and understand the banks and their underwriting guidelines and what you can and can't do in terms of lending, and make sure that I truly understand the process from front to back, and not just look at a rate sheet and try to sell something that I don't completely understand.
Does anyone ask you?
I also would make sure that I get out into the marketplace. Remember that every referral, everyone has friends, they have family, and every transaction, I mean, here in New York, we have attorneys that represent the buyer, attorneys that represent the seller, real estate brokers typically on both the buyer and seller end, and that I would really focus on networking and getting to know people, and then asking the people that I meet as I do business if they'll introduce me to other people.
Everyone says you're amazing now that you're clean.
For example, a program that we're running at our company, basically is I have brokers that will actually go take, real estate brokers to lunch. Like, for example, Greg does, Wednesday lunches with Greg, and he will go to, let's say, a friend of his at the Corcoran Group Real Estate and say, I'd love to take you for lunch. Can we invite 2 other brokers who I don't do business with and that you think would possibly be a good fit in terms of developing a relationship with me? And that's really important, because you have to grow your book of business as quickly and as successfully as you can. And I think the last key piece of advice is that you have to be responsive, that you have to return your phone calls promptly, that you have to return your emails promptly, and that you have to really stay in touch with your client, because you're really only as good as your last loan. So that you really want to make sure that, especially as you're starting in a new marketplace or starting in the industry anew, that you want to make sure that your presentation is always the best, first shot out of the door.
Always